Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. I'm making pot stickers for dinner. Decided to start them a little on the early side because I felt like it. And I'm using two brand new products, and I know you're going to be excited about this. Sorry, the baby's here, and he decided to talk. Super excited that Grandpa's coming in the door. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is use our brand new adjustable peeler. This is a really cool item. So first you take off the casings that you use on it so that you don't cut yourself when it's in the drawer, okay? Now you can use it like this to just go ahead and shave your stuff, right? Super easy. Or if you are more comfortable, you can adjust it just by pulling it like this and use it this way. So it's completely up to you. Whoops. Helps if you don't try to use it upside down. So it's at whatever style you like. And all of our tools are made for left-handed people also, because our founder of the company is left-handed. So she made sure that all of our tools are perfect for left-handed people too. So I wanted to show you this before I start peeling. So this is a piece of fresh ginger. What I do is I buy a big branch, then I cut it into these 1-inch sections, and I put them in a Ziploc bag in my freezer. And whenever I need fresh ginger, I can just pull out a piece. This is about a teaspoon, which is pretty much what every recipe calls for, or in multiple teaspoons. So you can just pull out a hunk, go ahead and peel it. Actually, I think this would be easier to peel the other direction with the other direction. It's a little bit soft. So what I do is I pull it out, I microwave it for 30 seconds, then I peel it, and then I always have fresh ginger. I don't have to go looking for it because I love Asian food. Okay, so let's see how my carrot looks. There was a couple spots that I kind of wanted to. All right, so I got a couple cloves of garlic, an inch of fresh ginger, and a carrot. Let me move that peeler out of the way. I'm just gonna cut my carrot into manageable sized pieces. And I always peel on a paper towel just because then I can roll it up and throw it away and get it out of the way, right? Okay, so there we go. All right, so the next new product that I'm going to use is one of my favorite new products that we have this season, which is called the Electric Twist and Chop. And I'm pull the lid off here. One of the things that's so cool about this is this blade actually moves up and down while it is chopping, which is what makes it so effective. So I'm going to drop these carrots and the ginger, and I have a cup of half a cup of green onions in here. And if you want this recipe, it's actually on my website. It's called Baked Potstickers. So to pop this in here and put the lid on. And then I'm going to use the pulse function. It also has a turn on function, but it's very, very fast. So pulse is good unless you want puree. I don't know, what was that, like 15 seconds, something like? I do want the pieces pretty small. You see that going up and down there? I'm going to open this and look at it. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients, which now that I've got my my veggies all chopped up, so I wanted to do that first. And I have a can of chicken. Okay, and you can use leftover chicken if you've got leftover chicken. I didn't have leftover chicken, so I'm using a can. That's actually what the recipe calls for, as a can, but you can do it either way. A quarter of a cup of mayo. This is my measure all cup, small one. Oh, and then I need to, I just realized I forgot a major ingredient. And I should have done that with the veggies. I have to, hopefully it'll work without it. All right, I got to separate this egg because I only need the egg white for this recipe. So I'll just save that egg yolk for a different recipe. I'm gonna put the egg white in there. And then I need a can of water chestnuts. So I'm going to use my smooth edge can opener. I just pop it on the top of the can. If it lifts it, you know that it's going to work. And I should have put these in with the veggies because they're hard. Hopefully they will chop up. I'm going to have to stir it. Okay, take it to the side, pull it off. I'm going to drain these before I put them in. Now hopefully this isn't too much food for this. Let's see. Nah, it might be over full. We'll see how it works. All right, I'm gonna put it on. See how when it's moving up and down, it pulls the food from the top. So it pulled all of those water chestnuts down in there. So that's really good. I'm thinking it's gonna work great. So that was less than a minute of chopping, and I realized I again left an ingredient out, but it's an easy ingredient to add. So these three top pieces, the bowl, the lid, and the blade, they can go right into the dishwasher. I forgot to put in the soy sauce, which I knew I was going to do. I put it on the counter there so I would remember, and then I forgot to do it anyway. All right. So we need a tablespoon. Sorry, my hands are all slippery. Tablespoon of soy sauce. This recipe actually when you look up this recipe, it actually has a sauce to go with it, but honestly, I have never made the sauce with it, and I've been making this recipe for years. I should just move this to a bowl because it does not need the sauce. It's so tasty without it. And this was you can go get those, honey. This is one of those recipes that when my kids were in fall sports or spring sports and any sport, but we did a lot of fall sports and we did a lot of travel sports, which are all year long. So they're fall and spring. All right. I'm gonna just mix this up. I could have just turned it back on. I don't know why I didn't do that, but anyway. All right, so I got this all mixed up. Wow, this is the best mixture I've ever made of this. It's so smooth. Anyway, so what I was saying was, this is a recipe I used to make all the time to take with us to the all-day tournaments because it's really good cold or room temperature. It does not need to be hot, okay? Now, of course, you're supposed to eat it when it's hot, but you don't have to. All right, so I'm gonna bake it at 425 on my Stoneware bar pan. This is one of the newer style bar pans, and you know that when you flip it over because it has these waves on it, and the waves mean it's our fusion stoneware, which can be preheated, and it also can be broiled on, okay? And technically it can go in the dishwasher, but I never put my stones in the dishwasher just because I'm not in the habit of doing that. Okay, so we're using wonton wrappers. Now, these, when you find these in the store, they're always in the refrigerated section. So they're sometimes hard to locate, and they're usually with the, near the vegetables. So in my grocery store, they're just in a vegetable section. In Walmart, they're in the produce department, but by the guacamole. Okay, it's just to give you some ideas of where to locate those. All right, so you're gonna lay them out. And then you need a bowl. So I have one of my little prep bowls here with some water, okay? Because you need to wet all the edges like this. It's not an exact science. And if you don't want to use your finger, you can use a basting brush. But I find it's just as easy to use my finger. This is going to make the honey bun. If you were not right by my feet, that'd be great. Sorry, the grandbaby is right by my feet. So this is to make the wontons sealed closed, and I'm going to show you a few different ways to wrap them up in a minute. Though I have to tell you, I tend to just do them all one way. But when the first time you want to practice, see which way you like them, or if you're having company, you might want to do them multiple different ways. All right, so take your small stainless scoop, the one that's 1 tablespoon, and we're gonna put one, very simple. So one scoop into the middle of each one, okay? And then you have some choices. So let me turn this over here where you can see a little better. So the one that's easy way to do it is to pull up all the corners and have them meet over the center of your filling, okay? I call this the pyramid. And then you just kind of squeeze them closed like that, okay? So that's pretty easy. We're gonna do that again. You can take two opposing corners, bring the other ones up. Oh, honey, you're fine. Okay, so we got a couple of pyramids. Then we can do envelopes. Envelopes are easy also. Basically, you're just going to kind of fold them in flat, okay? And then it winds up looking like an envelope. Sorry, he is now standing on my feet because, you know, I thought he was playing with his toys, but he got over it. So those are called envelopes, okay? Then you can kind of make this oblong and you can roll it and squeeze the edges like that. And then it looks like a candy wrapper. Okay, so that's your candy shape. And that's funny. All of a sudden, I can't remember what the fifth shape is. The fourth shape. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I'm going to do some more pyramids or envelopes because those are the ones that I like. They're nice and easy. Okay, so the last step on this recipe is to get out your oil spritzer. I got to dig mine out and my hands are all dirty. But the last step is to take out your oil spritzer with just some regular either vegetable oil or olive oil in it. Nothing, you know, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You just want plain oil. Spritz them all over and then pop in the oven for 425 for, let me see, 12 to 15 minutes. And you can eat them right away, or you can put them in your lunchbox and take them and eat them later. Take them in your cooler to your soccer tournaments and your football tournaments and things like that. And you don't have to eat snack bar food, which is so nice. If you're interested in my electric mix and chop, which is now in the sink, but you know, this one here, the electric mix and chop, let me know because you can get anything you want at 60% off. In this September, if you are interested in getting it, have your own party. It only has to be 200 or more, and you could get this for 60% off. It is a great, great item. I'm super happy with it. Well, thanks so much for joining me. Hey, Kathy. I hope you're having a great day. And if you liked this video, it is public. Go ahead and hit share, and it can go right onto your page so your friends can watch it too. Thanks so much. Have a great day.